It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you. And I have my wonderful business partner here. The subject today for Online Biz Real Talk is something that's a little bit confusing for some people who don't know too much about the online world, because I know it was confusing for me. So, our subject today is, what is a sales funnel? Okay. And how does it work, right? What is a sales funnel? So that's what we're going to be going over today. So stay tuned, because we're going to be filling you in on all that you need to know to earn online, all that you need to know to get started in this business. And what does this automated sales funnel do? How does it work? Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And why don't you introduce yourself for us? And yeah, we'll talk a little bit about the subject.
Sure. Hi, guys. My name is Olivia. I'm originally from Jamaica. I live here in Alberta, in Canada. I work full time in the insurance field. I am a mom and I have a 2-year-old daughter. I started this online business because I was looking for another source of income and something to create more time for myself and my family. So, hence, I was on social media looking for something that would, and I came across Georgia's ad, and since then I have started, and it has been amazing. I've learned so much. I was not tech savvy, but no, it's just amazing how many people you meet. There was this group where I came about, and I found someone who lives close to my area here who's a part of the business, which was so awesome. So we started to, talk about different ways how we can advance the business even more, where people would be more interested in, and it's changing the lives of people all over the world. It's absolutely amazing. But as for the main topic here that we're talking about is the online sales funnel and how it works. At first, honestly, I did not understand most of it. So I did my research and I found that with the online sales funnel, it's like a marketing process that guides potential customers towards a purchase online. It involves like several stages like awareness, interest, consideration, decision, action, and retention. And the funnel starts by creating awareness about your product or services. And it captures the interest of potential customers and provides them with more information. So the thing is, like, you don't have to worry about setting this up. It's all set up. I'll be there 1 minute, baby. Sorry about that. So the sales funnel is already set up for you in the background. It's an easy process where if someone is interested in what you're offering, they just click on it and everything is done in the back end. You don't have to do all the hard work or any work at all, right? It's all automation, which is amazing. And also the funnel aims to attract, engage, and guide customers towards purchasing, while providing a great experience, right? So would you agree with that? I'm Georgia.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that. That's well explained. I wouldn't have explained it like that because I'm not as, I guess, high or use it. I'm just not educated, I should say, to use even words like that, or even to talk like that, or to think like that, or to understand the sales funnel. And when I first started, I was like, "What is a sales funnel? I don't even know what these people do. I didn't even touch it. How are they, like, how does this actually work? I didn't know, but I knew I was getting buyers and leads. So as I started to get more advanced in the business and started to go through training and start to understand things, I was like, oh my goodness, this is absolutely incredible what we have here. So I'll introduce myself and I'll go a little bit over to the sales funnel. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm the president and CEO. I'm a coach. I have 5 beautiful children. They're my everything. And I'm here in Spain right now. I'm originally from Canada. I lived in Kamloops for a long time, British Columbia. We moved to West Kelowna. I hit it big in this business and moved into a beautiful $3 million home. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was just really cold there. We decided to come here, experience Spain. My children, are experiencing a new culture and living the beach life and just experiencing the delicious foods here, the music, and just parades, amazing things, and soccer, and all the good things that Spain has. Yeah, and a lot of amazing things has happened to me since I started this business. I started this business 4.5 years ago. And when I started, I was going through a lot of life, just going through my own personal problems. I was in debt. My car was not working. I was just like, what am I going to do? And being a mom of five, and my twins are only 2 years old at the time, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have to wait for these kids to get bigger, for them to go to school, or I'm going to have to take one of these jobs. And if I take one of these jobs that is being offered in campus, I know that I'm going to have to pay for childcare. I know that I'm going to have to pay for commute. I know that by the end of the month, I'm probably not going to have nothing. Probably even not going to be able to afford anything extra. So I decided to start this business. Actually, the business literally fell into my lap. And since I started this business, I was able to pay off my debt. I was able to purchase a new vehicle. I was able to move from a 2,700 square foot house to like a 5,000 square foot house, and just level up on every way possible. I opened up a foundation helping people in different countries, growing crops and still doing things in Kamloops. So I was able to do many different things, have my kids homeschooled, be in this fancy online school, and now here in Spain. I'm here in Spain in this gorgeous house and living the dream, right? Just with a laptop and a phone. So here I am, giving my testimony. And when I first started, I didn't understand what a sales funnel was. So now that I understand what a sales funnel is it's kind of like when you go into a Winners, okay, or into a shopping center. But I like to say Winners because I know I have a lot of Canadians on here. Winners is in Canada, but to those who doesn't know what Winners is, it's a place you go to and you buy brand name clothes and stuff, and they have all of them. They have them for a way better deal. So what they have is this big long aisle, like pretty much, it's a line to go to the cashier, but it's in between this line to go in there. They have walls of different items like a coffee cup, a dishcloth, a toy, a chips, delicate chocolates. And it's as you're walking to the cashier, there's all of these extra items you can buy. So, and it's walking you through the buying process. That's kind of like our sales funnel. And our sales funnel is designed to walk you through the buying process. So you could stop and buy things. So you could stop and see our products. So you can literally be walked through the buying process. So in this case, with our online business, we set up an ad on social media. This ad could be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. It could be free ads, paid ads. And when you pay an ad, you're not paying ads, you're paying your Facebook account, or you're paying whatever company that you're advertising on, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So for instance, you can spend $5 a day, $10 a day, you choose. So if you pay an ad, it's always running. It's always running out there. And wherever you want it to be destined in any nation or like any country nationwide, it could be advertised there, okay? So say you have an ad running for $10 a day in Canada. It never stops. It's always going to be running and you're always going to be getting buyers and leads. And say if you want to do free ads, the free ads, you post them a little bit more, okay? So it takes you a little bit more time, and it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's free. So I do both, right? So when someone sees your ad, they click on your ad and you're taken to your website, which our website is connected to our sales funnel. So as soon as they go to our website and they want more information, boom, our sales funnel kicks in. And it starts to email them and it walks them through the buying process. And it continues to email them, and Philip, it continues to email them over 45 days straight. And for 45 days straight, it emails them and it walks them through the buying process. So the buying process with our high-end products, it brings them straight to your coach. So that way we can make sure that these high-end products sales are secure, okay? The transactions are secure. And that's how the sales funnel works. So if On the techie side, it's an automated system. Okay, it's these click funnels. It's all this little system that in the back end, this company that we work with for click funnels and everything, they do all that. And then our tech team makes sure everything's running smoothly and checks our funnels, which is our websites every so often to make sure everything's running smoothly. So we don't have to worry about any of that. All we do is just set out our ads and our sales get cut, meaning we get sales in, okay? The only thing that you have to make sure is that you got a winning ad. So you keep setting out ads until you find one that's bringing in leads and buyers, right? And I most definitely, you know that, Olivia, I pretty much help all my business partners to create these winning ads because that's one of my really strong points is advertising. And that's exactly what you have to do in this business. So I'm known throughout our online business community as a coach, mentor, and CEO and president to help people literally set up winning ads to help people earn online. And I mentor my other business partners to do the same. So for instance, Olivia here, I mentored her so that she can help people get set up, so that she can help train them, so that she can be their mentor, so that she can get them started to earning online. And I would be their coach too. And in our Zooms and our weekly masterminds and our weekly Zooms, I help people on a regular basis. So I can teach them how to like set up a better ad or teach them how they could get more leads, teach them how they can make their business even more better, show them more about the products, show them how to answer people if people did message them, because sometimes people have access to be able to message you, so you got to text them back, okay? But most of the times the sales funnel walks them through the buying process. So they don't reach out to you, they just come in as a buyer. So yeah, that's my take on it. So did you want to add anything, Olivia?
Yeah, that's a great take for sure. More simplified. Yeah, but for anyone who's actually watching this right now, and depending on whatever you're going through, the fact that maybe you're looking for another source of income, you're needing to create more time for yourself and your family, you're wanting to travel more, you're just looking to, experience something different in life, I think this is a great opportunity to check out. And honestly, if this was fraud, you would not see my face attached to it if it was not legit. So yeah, you should definitely check it out. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to either of us and we'll be happy to help you along the way.
100%. And if anybody is thinking that they can't do this, or this is something that they're a little bit, feeling like, well, Georgia, Olivia, maybe they're tech savvy, maybe they know what they're doing, and I don't know about the online world. I don't know what I'm doing. Believe me, I've helped people who knew nothing about computers, who knew nothing about Facebook, who knew nothing about Instagram, and they're succeeding right now. So the only thing that I noticed that some business partners are not as successful as others just because they don't put the time in. That's the only thing. If you just leave your business and you don't put time into it, you don't know if you're getting any leads, you don't know if you're doing anything right, you don't see the results, or you see results, but all of a sudden your business is like, you're getting results, but you don't even know what to do next. Your checks are coming in and everything, you continue to see results, but you have to make sure your page is running okay. You have to make sure you continue to have your ads checked, make sure that everything is going as needed. So even though that 90% is done for you with this business, your 10% is very much needed. And if you put 100% into that 10%, okay, you're going to see a lot of successes. We just seen my business partner make $120,000 literally in 1 month. And we're like, well, that's the first of the 120,000, the first month of that. Like, this woman puts 12 to 14 hours a day into her business. Okay, some people just can't, okay, because they have children, they have, a lot going on in their life. But the way I see it is, if you're putting 8 to 12 hours a day into your job, okay, into a job, why couldn't you put, that into a business? If you're doing that right now and you're putting 8 to 12 hours a day and you get your time off, take that time off and work on your business as much as you can when you get your couple of days off. Or when you come home, instead of like, oh, I'm just gonna watch Netflix and relax. No, like literally wake yourself up, have a coffee, have an energy drink, focus, because those couple months of you focusing, you set your business up for success and you make an incredible income and you literally surpass your current income and then you can quit your JOB. That's the goal, right? Now, not too many people understand that. What I see is a lot of people will be like, oh my goodness, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I got other things to do. My job is more important. Well, if you're thinking, right, to get started in this business and you want to make some extra money and you're wanting to change the way you work, okay, just think about this for a second. You're thinking about changing the way you work, but you're not changing anything, then nothing will ever change. Okay, you got to think about that. If you come into this business, you have to change your habits. If you're working a 9 to 5, you have to change your habits. And this goes for all my business partners who have already started. You have to think about that. If you can literally put aside scrolling around on social media, put aside Netflix for now, put aside movies, put aside literally having outings with family or friends for the next little while. When we say that, go away for a couple months and come back and a warrior, okay? And you'll have more time for your children. You'll have more time for your friends. Yeah, go on.
And put away fear.
100% good one, because fear manifests into reality, I say. And I also always say the acronym for fear is false events appearing real. It's not real, okay? So you're worrying yourself for no reason. Don't fear. But yeah, I want to say thank you, Olivia. I think we'll keep it short today, but if anybody wants more information and they want to find out how you can get started, go to our websites in this link here above, or if you see it on the bottom, go to the description below and literally click our link and add your name and your email. And you'll be taken right away to the workshop replay that I hosted. And you'll see me explaining all the details. You'll see our slides, you'll see my business partners, you'll see the techie things that go on. So we can create your website and sales funnel. We do all that. Our tech team does that. You're going to be the owner of the business and you're going to advertise and you're going to post on social media. You don't have to post about yourself, okay? If you don't want to, you can literally post what we show you to post, okay? So if you have a few hours a day or a few hours every other day, then start this business, okay? And if you're, at home right now and you're on maternity leave, or if you're home right now and you took some time off of work, then now is the right time. Take this as a sign. Now is the right time. Even if you just had a baby and you think you don't have time, believe me, those are the ones who are booming to the top. Angela Siegfried is one of my business partners. She's had a baby. She's booming to the top. So I just congratulated our business partner, Margaret, today on making 1.9K, and she was a mom of 6, and she's killing it in this business. Not a mom of 5, okay, but only a 7th grade education. So if we can do it, so can you. So click on that link and add your name and email, and we'll also add you into our Earn Online Academy. So if you added your name and your email onto our websites, message us privately and let us know that you registered for free, and we'll add you into our Earn Online Academy so you can learn more about the business too. But your first step is to watch that free workshop. Watch that free workshop, hit that link, watch the free workshop, and whenever you're ready, reach out to us. And if you're in our Earn Online Academy, your next step is to sign up, and we'll send you our pre-coaching videos explaining the companies, how you're going to get started, how you're going to be advertising, how you're going to be making literally 1.4K all the way up to 5.9K a sale, okay? It's going to show you how you literally make that much money. And then you're going to book your call with me. So if you haven't booked your call, and you signed up, book your call with me. That's your next step, and I'll get you started. And all my business partners here, if you see this on their page, it means that I mentored and coached them, and it means that they can get you started too. So reach out to them, and I'll be your coach, and they'll be your mentor. Same thing like Olivia. So thank you all. Thank you, Olivia, for coming. Hit that link. You won't regret it. We'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Good night. Bye.